So the residents and workers who call Uptown home they can't simply have this city abandon them, and we need to make sure that this area is open and accessible. And I'll also note that it's dangerous. To have the street closed off with makeshift barriers, as we've seen, has been dangerous both to patrons, to residents, and also to protesters, and we have an obligation to community to make sure that people are indeed safe.
I'm sorry, what the those improvised barricades usually are cop cars. I mean, why not just take the snatch vans that you have creeping around Uptown like the Gestapo and have them block off traffic? You know who blocked people in outside of the Brooklyn Center Police Department after law enforcement shot and killed a black man, Dante Wright? Cop cars. You know who blocked people in on Highway 94 when they were just there to demand a fair election? Cop cars. You know who usually blocks people in outside of the governor's mansion when they're demanding that just somebody do their job inside of that big palatial estate? Cop cars. I mean, St. Paul Police Department has got it down to such a fine-tuned machine. They have like the metallic structures there ready for anybody at any point in time that just wants to block off Summit Avenue and say something. And you know what? Something was special about this press conference put on by Fry. This seemed like the most dad conference ever. For him to just say, and you know what? It's dangerous. Okay? It's dangerous to be in these streets. You know? Kids, get on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. Get out of the streets. Yeah. Now. Why not just address the thing that actually happened? Like, talk about the actual dangerous thing that just occurred instead of blaming protesters for being in the street. Actually point out that a white supremacist drove at breakneck speeds through an intersection intentionally to hurt somebody, and then protesters had to deal with further trauma with cops showing up with tear gas and rubber bullets instead of somebody to actually ask them how they feel and how they're doing after just witnessing vehicular homicide.